Good morning, softball fans. Live from Ashland, Ohio, Brookside Park for day 2 of the Ashland A's Invitational. First game this morning, we have the Bear Creek Express from Ontario, Canada. They'll be the home team playing Fisher's Fastball from Lancaster, PA. Perfect morning for softball here at Brookside Park in Ashland. Sunny, 70 degrees, absolutely beautiful. No rain in the forecast, so should be a great day of softball. 7 games on tap today. We will be here for all of them.
For Bear Creek Express from Chippewa on the Thames, Ontario, Canada.
Brief meeting at the plate for the managers, and then we will be underway here shortly.
Batting second baseman, number 6, Tyler Pollock. Batting third, the right fielder, number 16, John Walsh. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 44, Jeff Lyons.
Doing the pitching today for Bear Creek Express will be young kid Riley Mannion, and doing the catching is Ryan Boland from Newfoundland.
Batting sixth, designated player, number 2, Travis Jones. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 51, Ryan Boland. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 4, David Galeno. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 27, Jordan.
In case you missed the action last night, we had 2 games last night. The AWP Lumberjacks from Illinois beat the Ohio Bombers, and then the second game, the New York Gremlins took care of our own Ashland A's.
Now batting for Fisher in the top of the first.
All right, we're ready to get underway here. Leading off for Fisher's Fastball, the third baseman, Zach Shirk. Opening pitch, ball down low. There's a strike. Count is 1-1. The batter, Zach Shirk's choking up. Looks like he might be a bit of a slapper, VD. What do you think?
I think he might be, being a lefty, hot out of the box.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Change up, called a strike. Puts him in the hole, 1-2.
Don't think he'll be slapping this one.
Oh, just a bit outside. Pretty good pitch there. Trying to hit the corner. Counts 2-2 now. Just a bit high on that one. Count is full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Looked to be a bit of a changeup, right, VD? So that brings up the left fielder, Jake Fenstermacher.
Jake hails from?
He's from the Lancaster area. Used to play against his dad, Bart Fenstermacher, really good player.
Okay.
Bart now plays in the 50 and over division for all seasons out of Lancaster. One the count on Fenstermacher. 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Count now is 1-2. This kid looks like he likes to change speeds. A lot of change-ups we've seen so far early on in the game. Rise ball high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and miss, strike 3. Good rise ball on that. Had a little curve to it.
Really did.
With 2 outs, that brings up the right fielder, Andre Hoover.
The right fielder, number 27, Andre Hoover.
Short fly ball to left field. Left fielder makes the grab. So 3 up, 3 down for Fisher's fastball in the top of the first inning. Back live here at Brookside Park, bottom of the first inning. Coming up, Bear Creek Express now batting. Doing the pitching for Fisher's fastball will be Geraldine Rutt, a native of the Lancaster, PA area.
Batting for Bear Creek Express, in the bottom of the first, number 21, Clinton Bruce, playing left field.
Leadoff batter for Bear Creek Express will be left fielder Quentin Bruce. Quentin's a member of the Canadian national team. I believe last year was his first year on that team. Had a really good year last year. One of the up-and-comers for Team Canada. Bruce steps in the box, about to get the first pitch of the inning. Takes a ball inside. Good pitch on the outside corner. Evens the count at 1-1.
Tell you, what a beautiful day.
Absolutely beautiful out here. Sun's out, not too hot. Just missed outside. 2-1's the count. Early on, looks like Rutt's doing a good job of trying to hit the corners. I'm pretty sure he knows that can't pipe any pitches down the middle to a team like this. Get you in some serious trouble.
Great pitch.
Two the count after that strike. Ground ball to second base. Second baseman flips the first for the out. So 1 away.
Who do we have
This
coming
brings
up?
up the second baseman, Tyler Pauly, another member of Team Canada. This kid's been impressive following him. He's not very big, but he packs a wallop. There's a ground ball to shortstop. Over to first for the out. 2 away.
Coming to the plate for the Express.
Brings up the right fielder, Colin Walsh.
Number 16, Colin Walsh.
Where's Colin Walsh from?
I believe Colin is from Newfoundland with Steve-O and Jason
Steve-O
and
Jason, yeah.
the Ezekiel boys.
A lot of good ball players from that area.
Yeah, Newfoundland became a serious hotbed for men's fast pitch softball. Has been for a few years. Outside. Count is 1-0 on Colin Walsh. Change up. Good play by the right fielder. Makes the catch. That ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Bear Creek Express. End of 1 complete. Still no score. Welcome back, folks. Live again from Brookside Park in Ashland, Ohio. Top of the second inning. Due up for Fisher's fastball.
For Fisher fastball is the catcher, number 5, Tyler Albert.
We've got the catcher, Tyler Albert.
Now, I do not know, Mark, but is Fisher's ranked in the ISC rankings?
I believe so. I'm not sure where they're at, but I mean, pretty much all the teams are ranked. I would say they're probably somewhere in the teens, I would imagine.
Okay.
As far as the rankings. And I believe Bear Express is, were they number 3 the last time the rankings came out?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, obviously the Gremlins are number 1. They are just absolutely loaded. I think they've only lost 1 game this year.
That is correct.
Their lineup is just unbelievable from top to bottom. 2 great pitchers. Yeah, they're loaded. Then obviously you've got the Niagara Stompers. They're in the top 4. Hill United is always up there. So, yeah, those are the top 4 basically. Teams you expect to, one of those teams take home the title at the ISC this year and at Circle Tap in Wisconsin. Swing and miss, strike 3. Albert goes down. Brings up the designated player, Sean King. Just a bit outside, ball 1 on Sean King. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
This Fisher's team, are they mostly made up of kids from PA?
Yeah, they're pretty much all local from the Lancaster, PA area.
Okay.
They have a pretty good. Actually live out that way now, around Harrisburg, and I'm familiar with the league they have in Stevens out there. I actually went to a game out there when the USA team was there a couple years ago. But they have a really good league out there with some good young pitchers. Great to see fast pitch softball still alive in the United States in certain areas. Fly ball out to right field. Colin Walsh makes the catch. So that brings up the shortstop, Owen Lukens.
That little mess up in the count just cost us the ISC.
Pretty good pitch there, just missed, just a bit outside. Counts 1-1 to Lukens. Ball 2 outside. Looks like another change up there from Mannion. 2 balls, 1 strike on the batter. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, evens the count at 2-2.
Where'd you say Riley was from?
Riley Mannion, I'm not really sure where he's from. I'm assuming Ontario, Canada. I don't think he's a Newfoundlander. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That ends the inning for Fisher fastball. 3 up, 3 down. Score after one. No score after 1.5 still. Back live on the Ashland Softball Premier Podcast. Bottom of the 2nd inning coming up. Bear Creek Express brings up the first baseman, Jeff Lyons. Pitch from Rutt, fly ball out to left field. Left fielder makes the catch for 1 away.
How'd you feel about swinging at the first pitch?
Actually, I used to like swinging at the first pitch because usually the pitcher wants to get ahead of you, and that's usually when he grooves one down the middle. Sometimes those are the best ones to hit, but that can drive your coaches crazy sometimes. Up now, Kyle Ezekiel, the third baseman.
There's been a lot of Ezekils in this game.
Yes, the Ezekiel family, bunch of great ball players. You got Blair playing at Circle Tap. Obviously, Bradley, a mainstay at Hill United, arguably one of the best players in the world. And Kyle ripped a double into the gap. So I believe Kyle's the youngest of the 3, but he seems to be coming on really well too. I know last weekend at the tournament he had a tremendous weekend at the plate. So with one out, runner on second base brings up the designated player, Travis Jones. Time called by the umpire.
That is the designated player, number 2, Travis Jones.
Good pitch right there.
Good pitch down the middle, get ahead of the batter. No balls, 1 strike to Jones. Swing, foul ball back to the screen. Rutt way ahead of the batter, now 0-2. They could nibble the corners, hopefully get him to chase something out of the zone. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Rutt. Another changeup, ground ball to first base. Easy play at first for the out. Ezekiel advances to third. So now we've got 2 out and a runner on third base. And it brings up the catcher, Ryan Boland.
Now Ryan Boland's a big name.
Yeah, Ryan Boland, a mainstay on the Canadian national team. Been a great catcher for years. A lot of experience here. Takes one down the middle for strike 1. Boy, VD, that looked pretty good.
Yeah.
He should have teed off on that one.
He does like to throw that first pitch strike down the middle there.
But he's a veteran. He doesn't mind taking a pitch. Ball high. Counts 1-1 on Boland.
Opportunity here for him to break this open with a run here.
Just a bit outside. Rutt definitely working the corner. Definitely doesn't want to give him anything too good to hit right here.
Nope, not at all.
Two 2-1 pitch on the way. Change up in the dirt. Low and outside. Ball 3 on Boland. So the count's 3-1. 2 outs. Runner on third base. Chance for Boland here to plate the first run of the game.
Oh.
Foul ball down the left field line. Count remains 3-2. That was actually a pretty good pitch.
That was a good
Outside corner.
Yep.
Here comes a 3-2 offering.
Oh, ball 4.
Down, low, and away. Ball 4. Honestly, VD, that probably wasn't a bad walk right there.
No, it probably wasn't. Got to force it second, first.
So with 2 outs, brings up the shortstop, David Galino.
Galino is your shortstop. Most of those guys usually have wheels.
He looks like he's fast.
Yes, he does.
Strike 1 on the first pitch, right down the middle. Be interesting to see if they move the runner from first to second with 2 outs.
And
Ground ball to second. Great play by the second baseman.
great play.
Short hopped him. Tough play. Good scoop. Flipped to first for the 3rd out. So no damage done again for Bear Creek. After the bottom of the 2nd inning, still no score here at Brookside Park in Ashland, Ohio. You're watching Ashland Softball Premier. Welcome back, folks. Ashland Softball Premier. We're in the top of the third inning here at Brookside Park in Ashland, Ohio. Leading off for Fisher's fastball will be the center fielder, Mino King.
What do you think here, Mark? A little slap?
Looks like this guy could be a slapper. Looks to be really fast, left-handed.
Maybe we're wrong.
Wow. I don't know where that pitch was, VD. That looked right down the middle.
It did.
Called a ball, though. So the count's 1-0.
Caught the corner there.
Outside corner for a strike, evens the count at 1-1. That might have been a little bit of a makeup call there. It looked a little outside to me.
Sure did.
Foul ball back to the screen. Gets Mannion ahead in the count 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Just outside. Evens the count at 2-2. Fly ball out to left field. Left fielder camps under it, makes the catch. One away here. That brings up the second baseman, Kean Wolf.
Nice pitch there.
Strike right down the middle of the plate. Mannion gets ahead to count 0-1 on Wolf. Here comes the 0-1 pitch.
Just a tad high.
Just a bit high. Evens the count at 1-1. Good change up there. Strike two on Wolf. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
As a batter, what are you thinking about here, 1 and 2?
Probably high and outside a little bit.
Yep.
Called that one, VD.
Yes, you did.
Caught the corner, though, for great pitch, strike 3, right on the corner. So with 2 away, that brings up the first baseman, A.J. Fisher.
I would assume that Fisher has something to do with the name of the team.
Fisher might be the sponsor here. Would make sense with a last name like that.
It sure would.
But if I'm the sponsor and the manager, I'm probably batting third instead of 8th.
Yes.
0-1 pitch on the way. Outside. Evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Here comes the pitch, a little high. Got a full count now, 3-2.
Full count here. Oh, great pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. So another 3 up, 3 down inning for Mannion and Bear Creek.
And we'd like to thank you for watching Ashland Softball Premier Fast Pitch.
Welcome back, folks. Back live again at Ashland, Ohio, Brookside Park.
Now betting for Bear Creek Express in the bottom of the
Bottom of the third inning for Bear Creek Express. Leadoff batter this inning will be center fielder Jordan Pomeroy. And I've heard a lot about this kid. He's one of the up-and-comers for Team Canada. Phenomenal ball player, all kinds of talent.
I have heard the name, yes.
I'm sure a lot of you have saw the catch he made a couple weeks ago, dove over the fence.
Yes, I did
went
see
viral.
that. Yep.
One of the best catches I've ever seen. But good, great young ball player here.
Shared that on my Facebook page. Good pitch there.
Strike down the middle, evens the count at 1-1. Here comes 1-1 pitch. Great pitch on the outside corner. Gets Rutt ahead of the batter, 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch.
Chased it.
Great shot. Great pitch down the middle, outside corner. I'm actually impressed with Rutt this morning.
I am too.
They've
I
got-
really am.
They've got a really potent lineup, and he's pretty much holding them in check. He's actually
Yep.
got a couple strikeouts. Doing a great job mixing things up and working the corners.
Sure is.
So that brings us back to the top of the order. Left fielder Quentin Bruce. Another good changeup. Fouls back to the screen. Gets ahead 0-1 in the count. Yeah, Rutt's been pitching a long time. We used to face him back in the day when he was like 16 years old. He was pitching B or C ball in the Lancaster area. Would see him at national tournaments. So he's been at it a very long time. He's still pretty young. Foul ball down the left field line. Makes the count 0-2.
How many years ago was he playing in the C's?
I'm going to say it was probably 10, 12 years ago.
Okay. Oh,
Another great pitch in the outside corner for a called strike 3. He's definitely
yeah,
painting those corners.
He's holding himself here.
Now batting the second baseman, number 6, Tyler Pollard.
Doing a great job.
With 2 away, brings up the second baseman, Tyler Pauly. Pitch down low and away for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Another changeup. Just a bit low and outside. Pretty good pitch, though.
He's got a good changeup. He likes throwing that.
2-0 the count on Pauly. Foul ball behind the backstop. Makes it count 2-1. Pauly might wish he had that one back. That was right there. Another foul tip. That one off the umpire's mask, I believe. Back to the screen. Evens the count at 2-2. 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the third inning. Still no score. Having a great battle so far. Correction, 1 out. My scorekeeper here has let me down. 1 out. There's there's 2 outs. Yeah, there's 2 outs. Sorry, folks. We got that straightened out. There's 2 outs. Too many people up here in the box trying to take charge. Sorry about that.
We do have 2 outs. It is confirmed.
Hard foul ball down the right field line. Stays in the park. Count still 2-2. And we still have 2 outs.
In case you're wondering who is bringing you your play-by-play action, it is legendary Mark Hastings.
And my color man is Mike Van Dyne Jr. We're also joined in the box by Ashland Coors Light legend Reggie Klein, and also former fast pitch softball player, athletic director, baseball player, college baseball player Darren Hunt.
He's played for so many fast pitch teams, we didn't know which one. So,
ball forward to Paulie, puts him on first base.
Now batting the right fielder, number 16, Colin Walsh.
Brings up the right fielder Colin Walsh. Another changeup from Rutt, down low in the dirt. Ball 1 on Walsh. Catcher did a good job of keeping it in front of him.
he
Which
did.
prevented the runner on first from going to second. There goes Paulie. Up.
He's safe.
Stolen base. For a minute, I thought that went into center field, but
I did too.
second baseman did a great job catching that one. Kept it from going into the outfield and giving up another base. So Paulie steals second. 2 balls, no strikes. Still 2 outs. Colin Walsh, the batter. Rhett calls timeout. Wants to make sure him and the catcher are on the same page. Just a bit outside. Brings the count to 3-0.
What would you do here, Mark?
VD, I'd say number 3 hitter, 3-0, runner on second, 2 outs. You might as well put him on.
Yeah.
Take your chances with the next guy.
Ooh.
Right down the middle on that one. Makes the count 3-1.
I believe he might have had a green light and decided not to take it.
Great pitch. Change up down low.
That changeup was wicked.
Makes the count full. 3
Nice.
balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. See if Walsh can plate this run here. First run of the game.
He's not going to give him anything to hit.
Another change
he
up.
did.
There's a hit to left field.
Uh-oh.
Going to be a close plate to plate.
Yes.
Paulie slides in under the tag. Oh, looks like he's could possibly hurt. He's laying on the ground. We'll see what's going on here. Catcher was blocking the plate. He kind of had to sidestep and go around him and dive in there. Oh, he's up. Looks to be okay.
He is. That was a good call by the umpire there.
Yes, Paulie appears to be okay. So single by Walsh plates the first run of the game. Walsh advanced to second on the throw home.
Coming to bat for Bear Creek Express.
So now we've got a runner on second again.
Not too many times I see a guy, a runner on second, try to extend it to home plate with the ball hit to left field.
Yeah, that was good heads-up base running.
It was. It was.
With 2 outs. 2 outs, you got to take a chance on that.
Yeah.
This brings up the first baseman, Jeff Lyons.
Ooh.
Ground ball up the middle. The second baseman knocks it down.
He'll be out there at home.
Great play at home. Second baseman picked it up, threw it home, short hopped the catcher. Catcher scoops it up and makes the tag as the runner's coming in for the third out of the inning.
We are coming to you from Ashland, Ohio, with broadcasting sponsored by Softball Premier.
1 run on 1 hit.
Welcome back, folks, to Brookside Park in Ashland, Ohio. Third annual Ashland A's Invitational Tournament. This morning's game between Bear Creek Express, Ontario, Canada. Fisher's fastball from Lancaster, PA. Great ball game so far. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Bear Creek holds a slight 1-0 edge right now. Been a great game so far. Leadoff batter Zach Shirk from Fisher pops up to the shortstop for the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up the left fielder, Jake Fenstermacher.
Batting the left fielder, number 31, Jake Festermacher.
Both these pitchers relying heavily on off-speed or change-ups, mixing speeds, hitting corners.
Doing a good job at it as well.
Doing a great job. That's why it's only 1-0 so far. Another good pitch, another good change-up. Gets Mannion up in the count 0-1.
A little bit outside there.
Just a bit outside on that one. Rise ball up and away just a tad. Evens the count at 1-1. Another pitch just a little bit outside. 2-1 the count on the batter. 1 away here in the top of the 4th inning.
Trying to get him to nibble.
2-1 pitch was just a bit outside, so now we're at 3-1. That looked pretty good, actually.
It was a good pitch.
It was a good pitch. Foul ball down to third base line. He got full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Another foul ball just behind us. Count still 3-2.
What are you thinking here, Mark? Where are you going with this pitch?
I'm going to say it's going to be his little Rise ball on the outside part of the plate. Or maybe a drop down the dirt, BD. Drop down the dirt, ball 4. Puts a runner on first base. I was wrong on that one.
Yes, that's all right.
Now batting the right fielder, number 27, Andre Hoover.
So with one away and a runner on first base, brings up the right fielder, Andre Hoover. I remember this guy from last year. He had a great tournament. He had a lot of hits.
Yes.
Big lefty.
Stud.
Obviously, he does it all the time because he bats third. So definitely a good hitter. 2-0 the count on Hoover.
I don't think he's going to give him anything to hit here.
No, that was way outside. Counts 3-0 on Hoover.
I'd be shocked if he put one down the middle here. Yep. Ooh.
Outside part of the plate, called a strike. Brings the count to 3-1 on Hoover. Here comes a 3-1 pitch. Another
Worked himself back here to a full count.
good pitch at the outside part of the plate, fouled back. So that brings us to a full count now. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on Hoover. Great job by Mannion coming back after digging himself a hole, getting down 3-0.
Great job.
Batting the catcher, number 5.
And he threw some really good pitches on the corner. It's not like he had to gut anything.
Nope.
So that brings up the catcher, Tyler Albert. 2 away. Runner on first base. Right down the middle for a strike. Another good pitch. Mannion way ahead in the count now, 0-2.
Trying to figure out what Mannion's kind of shaking his head about.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Ump
Got-
really hasn't been too bad here. There's a strike down the middle. He's definitely not happy about something.
Maybe his catcher, I don't know.
Anyways, that's it for Fisher fastball in the top of the 4th inning.
Fastball on the top of the 4th inning.
Score remains 1-0 after 3.5.
Coming to you from Ashland, Ohio, softball premiere.
Back live here at Brookside Park in Ashland, Ohio. Got a great ball game going on here. This is bottom of the 4th inning. Bear Creek Express holds a slight 1-0 lead over Fisher's fastball from Lancaster, PA. Leading off for Bear Creek Express here in the bottom of the fourth, the youngest of the Ezekiel brothers, Kyle. He is playing third base today.
Now batting third base.
Had a base hit his last time up.
Ezekiel.
Swing and a miss down low. Rut gets ahead of Ezekiel 0-1. Ground ball to shortstop.
Oh, what a great play.
Great play by the shortstop. Third baseman came over, tried to cut it off. He missed it, but the shortstop was there to grab it and make the play at first.
Hell of a play.
Awesome play at first base.
Now batting the designated player, number 2, Travis Jones.
Brings up the designated player, Travis Jones.
Big swing there.
Bradley Ezekiel was here. He'd probably argued that he would have beat that out on that throw.
Yes, he would.
He might be a little faster than Kyle.
Yep.
Swing and a miss by Jones.
I believe that was 2 changeups there. Big swings.
2 great changeups by Rutt. Gets Jones in the hole 0-2.
Think he'll try 3 here? Nope.
Really good pitch in the outside corner of the plate, though. Jones could really do nothing with it but foul it off over by the dugout. Still 0-2.
Good location.
Down and away. Good pitch by Rutt. Didn't want to give him anything too good there with way ahead in the count 0-2. Brings the count to 1-2 right now. What do you think, VD? A changeup?
I would do it.
Yep.
Tell you
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
I'm impressed with him. Doing a good
Yeah,
job
Rutt's
out there.
throwing a hell of a game so far.
Now batting the catcher, number 51, Ryan Bowen.
I mean, you've got Bear Creek Express, definitely top 3-4 team in the world.
Yes.
And he's basically shutting them down here early on. So he's very impressive so far. It brings up the catcher, Ryan Boland, with 2 away. Nobody on base. Up high. Boland lays off of it. Counts 1-0.
Smart hitter here.
Boland's definitely one of those guys could plant one out in the trees if Rutt makes a mistake here. So you've got to be a little careful.
Yes, he can.
Change up down the dirt. Evens the count at 1-1. Another change up low and away. Misses. 2-1 the count on Boland.
With 2 outs.
Yeah, 2 outs. Another good pitch, up and away. Three 3-1 the count on Boland. And another changeup low in the dirt. Boland does a good job of staying off of it. So Boland draws the walk.
Got a pinch runner here for Boland. Who's number 22?
In comes number 22, Robbie Black,
Pitch running.
to pinch run for Boland.
Now batting the shortstop, number 4, David Vivelo.
Foul ball down the left field line, out of play. David Galino now the batter. For those of you that don't know, they do have a courtesy runner rule in place for the catcher. So Bolin being the catcher, 2 outs, he was able to go back to the dugout. They were able to bring in a pinch runner. He could get his equipment on and help speed up the game. I actually like that rule.
It's a decent rule, yes. Same for the pitcher as well. Pretty nice pitch there.
Great pitch on the outside corner. Rutt ahead in the count on Galino, 1-2. 2 outs, runner on first base. Another changeup. Shortstop scoops it up, steps on second, ends the inning. Another great inning by Rutt getting out of that. So, after 4 complete, score remains 1-0, Bear Creek Express.
And we're coming at you live from Ashland, Ohio, softball premiere.
All right, folks, back live here at Brookside Park in Ashland. Couple changes for Bear Creek here in the top of the 5th inning. Doing the pitching now will be Pat Burns. And now playing first base, our buddy, Jason Hill.
Oh, Hilly.
Good to see Hilly back in Ashland, Ohio.
It is. He makes his trip back to Ashland about once a year.
Yeah, when Hilly was a youngster, he actually came down and played with us at a couple tournaments. Obviously, we had his buddy Steve Mullally playing for us. When Steve-O originally came over to the States, he came to Ashland. That was his first stint in the States, and the rest is history. Ended up being one of the best ball players ever.
Sure did.
So pretty proud of those two, their careers. And we were able to give them a start in their young careers.
Mark and I both here have had those two spend the night at our houses a few times. Tell you what a trip those those times were.
Yeah, he got me in trouble with my ex-wife.
We'll not go into details, but Hilly, if you're out there listening, or not Hilly, Mullally, if you're out there listening, Ashland says hello.
Two the count on Sean King, the designated player. Here's the pitch by Burns, low in the dirt. Makes the count full at 3-2. 3-2 pitch from Burns on the way. Inside, ball 4. Fisher's looking to get a rally started here. Nobody out. Runner on first base. Brings up the shortstop, Owen Lukens. I would say a sacrifice bunt's probably in order here, VD. What do you think?
I would agree. You need to get that runner.
Yeah, he tries to bunt.
Need to get him to second base. Get
Pulls
him
it
in scoring
back.
position.
Called strike 1.
Got to get that bunt down here.
Runner squares, bunts it foul though. In the hole now, 0-2.
Would you try it again here?
Yes.
I agree.
You're playing the number 2 or 3 team in the world. It's only 1-0 in the 5th inning. You haven't got any hits yet. You absolutely got a bunt here.
I agree with you, but apparently he doesn't.
Last pitch was high. Brings the count to 1-2. Lucan stays alive. Foul tips that one. Count still 1-2. Still a runner on first base.
So,
And swing and a miss, strike 3.
that's why I would have gone for that third strike bunt there, maybe.
I would have to agree with you, VD.
Batting the center fielder, number 8.
So with 1 away, brings up the center fielder, Menno King. Short, slender lefty. I would think a bunt would be in order here again, VD. What do you think?
I agree.
Pitch down the middle.
He looks like
Called
a guy.
strike.
He looks like a guy that could slap it down there.
Just a bit outside, evens the count at 1-1.
Got to get that runner to second base.
Foul ball down the left field.
That's not going to do it.
Gets Burns ahead in the count 1-2. King's going to have to fight something off here. Hopefully advance this runner.
Runner's going. Foul ball.
Good battle going on here between Burns and King. King doing a good job of fouling that pitch off. Here comes a 1-2 pitch. Another good fight off by King. Fouls it off.
You know, Mark, what do you think about the ISC changing to yellow balls? Although we are using white here this weekend.
Personally, I like the white ones. I'm a firm believer the yellow ball belongs to the women.
I agree.
Lone outside in the dirt, ball gets away from the catcher. Runner advances to second base.
But I guess that was a change made by the ISC last year to have yellow balls this year. Batters and fielders felt that they could see the ball a lot better than the white ball because the white ball does get dirty.
Never really cared about the color so much, but when I was pitching, I didn't like the K-Masters.
Yes.
But when I was hitting, I loved the K-Masters.
Yes. You're exactly right. These K-Masters are pretty hard balls.
They're like golf balls.
Yep.
Given up a few rockets in my time. Two-two pitch on the way to King. Oh, shot down the first base line just out of the
Score
reach
a run
of
here.
Jason Hill at first. Double, scores the run, ties the ball game, and he is pumped up on second base. Gone nuts.
We got a tie ball game here, folks.
That was actually an amazing at-bat by King. Fouled off a lot of good pitches and then drove one down the first base line to tie this thing up, 1-1.
We got a really, really good softball game going on here. If you guys are local in the area, stop out, watch the rest of this one, or watch the rest of the day.
We could really use you coming out here to watch, looking around. It looks like the attendance is about 38 right now. So come on out, folks.
It is a little early in the morning for most of you folks, but
I think they have a softball hangover from the 2 games last night. They slept in this morning. All right, so still only 1 out. Runner on second. The go-ahead runs on second base. This guy's name.
Knowles is what I say.
Just a bit high. Evens the count 1-1 to the second baseman, Kean Wolf. See if Kean can come up with a big hit here to plate the go-ahead run.
ball just curved a little bit too much.
Just a bit outside. That was really close. 2-1 the count on Wolf. Right down the middle. Evens the count at 2-2.
Batter felt that was a little high. What do you think, Mark?
It looked a little high because Wolf isn't exactly a tall fellow.
Yep.
Foul ball back in the stands. Still have a 2-2 count here. Runner on second base. 1 away.
I'll tell you what, the work the grounds crew, parks department has put into this field this weekend is phenomenal.
Yeah, field is in great shape. Just an absolutely beautiful morning for softball. Not a cloud in the sky. Wolf chases one down the dirt for strike 3. 2 away now.
Now batting the first baseman, number 9.
And this brings up the first baseman, A.J. Fisher. Just a bit inside. 1-0 the count on Fisher.
What are your thoughts here, Mark, on the outfield fence with no screen?
Yeah, here at
Ready.
Brookside Park, they always had, the fence, but then they had green screen in there. Chopper to first base ends the inning. We'll get back to that in the next inning here.
Yes, we will.
But great inning for Fisher fastball. They tie this thing up. So at the end of through 4.5 innings, it's still 1-1.
And from Ashland, Ohio, we are here with Softball Premier.
All right, folks, we're back at Brookside Park in Ashland. Great ball game going on here right now. Bottom of the 5th inning. Fisher fastball just tied it up in the last half inning. Scores 1-1. We've got 9-1-2 coming up for Bear Creek Express. Jordan Pomeroy will be leading things off. See if he can get something going here for Bear Creek Express.
Back to the netting here on the fence, Mark. Do you find that?
Yeah, so apparently they're going to get the green netting
Okay.
eventually. The fence is fairly new, but if you're a hitter, you kind of like to have that backdrop back there.
Sure.
Makes it a little easier to see the ball coming out of the pitcher's hand. But there's a lot of people out behind the outfield fence. I see some tents set up.
Yep.
So it's
Kinda neat.
It's a great place to watch the game. There's shade out there. They could never do that before. So it has its advantages and disadvantages. Advantages for the fans, I would say a bit of a disadvantage for the players.
Correct. A little bare naked out there.
Yeah. Good pitch in the outside corner. Gets Rutt ahead in the count 1-2. See if Pomeroy can get on base here for the top of the order. Another great pitch by Rutt. Nibbling away, just missed on the outside corner. Evens the count at 2-2. Oh, tough play for the second baseman. Short hopped him, took a bad hop, kicked out into the outfield. So Pomeroy's on board at first base. Brings up the top of the order left fielder Quentin Bruce.
Back to the top of the order, the left fielder, number 21, Quentin Bruce.
As nice as this field is, it's unbelievable that there'd be a bad hop out there, but it happens.
I don't really think it was a bad hop. He just short hopped him, and it was hit pretty hard. It was a really tough play. Bruce squares to bunt. Low and outside. I would say you definitely got a bunt here.
Oh, yes.
Bottom of the 5th.
For sure.
1-1 ball game. No square that time. Up high, though. Makes it count 2-0. Change up low and away.
I believe he'll definitely be taking this pitch.
Makes the count 3-0 now. Rutt in a little bit of trouble here. First real trouble he's had this game.
Yes.
There's a strike down the middle. 3-1. Another good pitch in the outside corner. Makes the count full, 3-2.
I'll tell you, Rutt's been pretty good coming back on those 3-0 counts to full.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of hitting the corners for sure. Oh, there's ball 4, down low in the dirt. So we've got runners on first and second. Nobody out. Brings up the second baseman, Tyler Pauly. Got a meeting at the mound right now. Fisher's in a bit of a jam right here. Pauly appears to be okay after that slide in at home plate a couple innings ago.
I think I'd give him a chance to get out of this jam here. Let his infield do the work for him.
Fishers does have another pitcher warming up behind the bleachers. I'm not sure who that is. But my opinion, Rutt's been throwing good enough. You let him out there, see what he can do.
Yes,
see if he
you
can
do.
get out of this. Base hit up the middle for Paulie. That's going to score 1. Throw to third. Runner safe, and Paulie moves to second base. So big hit by Paulie. Drives in the go-ahead run. Makes it 2-1 Bear Creek. And we still have runners at second, third, and nobody out.
Batting the right fielder, number 16, Colin Walsh.
And that brings up the right fielder, Colin Walsh. Walsh had a hit last time up to drive in the first round of the game, I believe, correct?
That
VB?
is correct, yes.
See if Walsh can do it again here. Get a couple insurance runs.
I think they may be giving time for the pitcher that's warming up.
Full slate of games on tap here today. We'll be live all day, every 2 hours. So 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Last game is 9 o'clock tonight. So 7 games on tap today. Bear Creek Express will be playing again immediately following this game. They'll be playing the Ohio Bombers. And then the third game of the day, I believe the Gremlins take the field again. And I'm not sure who the Gremlins play. The Gremlins will play Fisher's fastball the third game. Strike 1 to Walsh. Good pitch in the outside corner.
Got a chance here to blow this game open here.
Yeah, base hit here gives them 2 good insurance runs. And with their pitching, that would probably do it. Change up just a bit high. Evens the count at 1-1 on Walsh. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. Bear Creek just took a 2-1 lead, and they have runners on second and third, looking to do some more damage here.
That could be the damage.
Long fly ball. Looks like it's going to stay in the yard. Runners move up, though, on the catch. So sacrifice fly for Walsh brings in the third run for Bear Creek. Paulie advanced from second to third on the play, so we've got 1 out. Paulie on third. And it brings up the first baseman, Jason Hill. For all you softball fans out there, I'm sure you're familiar with the popular podcast, Dust Up with Hilly and Lolly.
What a great podcast.
Great podcast. If you haven't heard it, I highly recommend checking it out. Always have some good guests on there.
And Hilly
Hilly drives one. Oh my God, what a catch. Hilly drives one out to right field. Right fielder jumps up, grabs it, falls to the ground. I think he's all right. Looks a little shaken. But what a catch. Paulie advances home on the play. Sacrifice fly for Hill. So it makes it 4-1. Bear Creek now. And with 2 outs, it brings up the third baseman, Kyle Ezekiel. Another great catch by the right fielder. Have an inning out there, fella.
What a great diving catch.
Dove to his right. Stole a hit away from Ezekiel. That was a hard line drive. I can't believe he caught that.
There, yes.
For Bear Creek Express in the bottom of the 5th inning, 3 runs on 2 hits. No runners left on base. After 5 complete, Bear Creek Express 4. Fisher fast.
That makes the score 4-1. Bear Creek Express.
We are live here in Ashland, Ohio with Softball Premier.
Welcome back, folks. Top of the 6th inning now. Bear Creek Express broke it open in the last inning. Scored 3 to make the score 4-1 now.
Batting for Fisher fastball. Here in the
We've got a
top
new
of the
pitcher for Bear Creek. Travis Jones will now be doing the pitching. Jones taking over for Pat Burns.
So I wonder if he's going to bat. Will he bat here in this DP spot?
Top of the order for Fisher fastball. In the top of 6th inning, we got the third baseman, Zach Shirk, at the plate.
27 out. 11 in. 11's in. Jesse
BD, I wasn't even aware that Travis Jones was a pitcher,
I was not either.
but he throws pretty good,
He
looks
does.
like.
He's got a good delivery.
Of course, he's from Canada, and they all pitch up there.
They do.
And he's got a good changeup. There it was. Yes. 1-2 the count on Shirk.
With a lead of 4-1, I'm sure they wanted to save some pitching. Give this guy a chance to get out there.
Yeah, they're pretty rich with pitching. We didn't even see Cleary or Schofield
Nope,
today, so they still have both of them on the bench. Obviously, Cleary's the ace. Schofield's not too far behind. So definitely loaded with pitching. Foul ball into the dugout. Count remains 1-2. Good pitch up and away. Shirk fouls it off. Count remains 1-2. Choked way up on the bat, just looking to make contact here. Up high. Back to the screen. Evens the count at 2-2. Another foul ball by Shirk. Fighting a good battle in there. Fouling some good pitches off. And another foul ball.
He's really battling up there right now.
Got a good battle going here between Jones and Shirk. Great at bat by Shirk. Works to the walk. So runner on first base brings up the left fielder, Jake Fenstermacher. That was about a 12 pitch at bat there, BD. That was a great at bat.
Great.
Looks like we need the ground crew to come out.
Looks
The
like
pitching rubber came loose.
pitching rubber came out of position.
Jones looked like he twisted an ankle or something, but it appears to be all right. He knew something wasn't right when he pushed off.
Might have to find tournament director Craig Scott.
Looks like they've got the rubber back intact. Ready to go here again. You know, VD, it's actually good to see Fishers having a great ball game, putting up a fight like this. I mean, they're considerably low budget team compared to Bear Creek Express. So anytime you see a team like that give one of these big teams a battle, it's awesome to see. It's great for the game.
It really is, Mark. You and I both know what playing with low budget softball team is like.
Yeah, we had no budget.
They put up a pretty good battle today.
1-1 the count on Fenstermacher. Good base hit between third and short.
And they're still not done battling.
Second hit of the game for Fisher fastball. Nobody out. 2 runners on.
I don't know if he's pinch hitting or not. Yeah. No. I don't know if he's subbed in though.
Trying to figure out who's at bat right now. It should have been Andre Hoover, the right fielder.
He subbed in.
Oh, we've got a sub. Oh, he actually dropped. Oh, my.
Sub. Oh,
Off the top of the wall.
got 2 runs possibly scoring here, and we do.
Wow. Double off the wall for Capelli. Makes the score 4-3. And Capelli's on third base with nobody out. Tying run on third. What a hell of a game, VD.
Oh.
This is unbelievable.
This is the kind of fast pitch you love to watch.
So with nobody away, runner on third base brings up the catcher, Tyler Albert. And it looks like that gets Schofield up and throwing. Well, there goes Cleary, too. They're not going to take any chances here.
No, they're not.
Infield's in. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count on Albert. There's a base hit between short and third.
Ties up the ball
Ties
game.
the ball game. Great piece of hitting by Albert. Infield was drawn in, punched it right through the hole. So now we've got a 4-4 ball game, top of the 6th inning. Coach Chico McCart comes out, grabs the ball from Jones. Not sure who's going to be coming in next. Actually, looks like Burns is coming back in. Or no, who's 16 is... Actually, Colin Walsh will be coming in. Lefty. Fisher's really giving them all they can handle here.
They sure are.
Now pitching for Bear Creek Express, number 16, Colin Walsh. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Just a bit outside.
First warm-up pitch almost killed the umpire, but good to go.
Sean King.
Strike one on the batter now. Colin Walsh doing the pitching for Bear Creek now. Good pitch on the outside corner of the plate. Just missed though. Evens the count at 1-1. Another pitch up and away. Misses. Brings the count to 2-1.
Still have no outs.
Still nobody out. Runner on first base. Go ahead run on first base. Big swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2-2.
Batter's worked his way into a full count here.
Batter checks the swing. Brings us to a full count, 3-2. Oh, there's another blue pit. Wow. Blue base hit over the shortstop's head by King. Albert advances to third. We've got runners on the corners and still nobody out.
Batting the shortstop, number 26, Owen Lukens.
Brings up the shortstop, Owen Lukens.
Right now it seems to be things are going Fisher's way here.
Yeah, we've got the momentum. Everything's going right. They're getting blue pits. They're finding holes. Everything's gone well. Lukens with a chance here to bring in the go-ahead run. Albert on third base. Good pitch on the outside corner.
Walsh really wanted that pitch.
Runner goes to second. Batter hits it into the hole at second base where the second baseman would have been. Good hit and run there. Run scores. Fishers goes up 5-4 now, and we still have runners at the corner and nobody out. Actually, that ball was hit up the middle.
Off the pitcher.
Hit off Colin Walsh's leg and then carried over to where the second baseman would have been if he would have been covering second on the steal. So great hit and run there. So now the batter is the center fielder, Menno King. Chance to plate another run here. Still nobody out. Runners on the corner. Top of the sixth inning, 5-4. Fishers leading Bear Creek Express.
You sending that runner here, Mark?
King in the hole here, 0-2. Probably not quite yet with nobody out.
That is correct. Yep.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Oh, my God, there's another blooper. Drops in front of Pomeroy, gets past him. These guys keep dinking and dunking them.
These little blue pits.
Another bloop over the shortstop, scores another run. Now it's 6-4 Fisher fastball. Clutch hit by Menno King, drives in another run. And another trip to the mound by Chico McCart. Looks like we're going to get another pitching change.
And here it comes.
And here it comes. Here comes Justin Schofield. Fisher's just doing a great job making contact. You make contact, anything can happen. You just can't strike out. You got to move the ball.
And they're definitely doing that.
So the right field came out.
I've never seen Schofield pitch live. Seen him on
Now pitching
Some
for Bear Creek Express,
TV
number 41, Justin Schofield.
broadcast. Seems to throw the ball pretty well.
Yeah, he's been a good pitcher for years. I think he's also on the Canadian national team.
Yes, yes.
Big fella.
That he is. I never did like not being able to see the pitcher's eyes, him and his sunglasses there.
You know, at some point in time, I think those outfielders would take a couple steps in. They've given up about
Oh, yeah.
3 or 4 dink hits in front of them. Take that away, make him hit it over your head.
I agree.
All right, we're ready to go here again. Schofield done with his warm-up pitches.
Wait about second baseman, number 14, Ryan Dorn.
Still nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. We have runners on first and second. And it brings up the second baseman, Ryan Wolf. Squares the bunt.
lays down
Great
nice
bunt. Good play by Bolin. Makes the play at first base. Close play, though.
That was very close.
A great sacrifice bunt by Wolf. Moves the runners into second and third.
Got that bunt down right there on the line. It's beautiful.
Playing first baseman, number 9, A.J. Fisher.
So that brings up the first baseman, A.J. Fisher. Would love to get 2 more insurance runs here.
He wanted that one.
Good pitch up and away. Fisher swings and misses. Counts 0-1. Just 1 out. Fisher fastball looking for Fisher, who I'm assuming is their sponsor, coach, manager, to move the ball here and played a couple more runs. Another swing and a miss. Fisher in the hole 0-2 now.
Might have to get that rubber fixed between games.
Yeah, looks like that thing's loose again.
Looks like I might have to run down to MVD Sports and get a new rubber.
There you go, VD. Can make a sale today. Didn't have any issues at all with that rubber last night.
Nope.
And I noticed this morning they were changing it out, so I don't know what happened between last night and today, but definitely a new pitcher's rubber than we had last night. As big as these guys are and the way they push off and leap off the rubber, it's easy to see how it could come loose.
It does look like something's protruding there.
Yeah, the
From the
spikes,
rubber,
the
spike.
spikes that hold down the pitching rubber look like they came loose. You can actually see them from the press box. They're raised up.
Yeah, we can't play with that.
Craig Scott needs to get his roofing hammer out there and
Yes, he does.
pound that thing down. There he goes.
Well, in the meantime, do we want to go to commercial? Yep. All right, until they get the rubber fixed, we will see you in a little bit. We are in Ashland with Softball Premier.
All right, folks, we're back in action. Had a little problem with the pitching rubber out there. It came loose. Craig Scott, our tournament director, by weekend, roofer during the week, got his roofing hammer out.
Definitely has experience
Pounded
with
that rubber
hammer.
back in. We are good to go now. Still a tough situation for Bear Creek Express here. 1 out, top of the 6th inning. They are down 6-4 to Fisher's fastball. Runners on second, third, and A.J. Fisher to plate with a count of 0 balls and 2 strikes.
It's got to be tough to come back after a break like that with a 0-2 count.
Fisher did a good job. He fought that one off, fouled it off. Still 0-2 on Fisher. Looking to put the ball in play here. Hopefully played another run or two. Infield drawn in. Foul ball back to the screen. Fisher battling here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low and outside. Brings the count to 1-2. VD, I gotta say Bear Creek's probably a little shell-shocked here. What's transpiring? Down
Definitely.
6-4 in the 6th inning.
Not expecting this.
Up high. Evens the count at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2 pitch from Schofield. Great pitch on the outside corner. Called strike 3. So 2 away. Brings up the third baseman, Zach Shirk. Noticed on our live feed, a couple people are watching out there. I want to give a shout out to Bradley Ezekiel. Notice he's watching the live feed. Bradley, your little bro's in a tough battle right now. One ball, no strikes on Zach Shirk. Good pitch on the outside corner. Evens the count at 1-1. Oh, another called strike on the outside part of the plate. Shirk does not like that. It did look to be a bit high and outside, but
did.
Umpire called it a strike. So we've got a 1-2 count now. 2 outs. Runners on second, third.
Choking up here trying to put the ball in play. Nope.
That pitch is about the same as the other one.
Sure
that one's
was.
called a ball, though.
Maybe a makeup call.
2-2 count now on Shirk. Choked up, looking to make contact.
Ooh.
Ground ball to second. Booted it for a second, but picked it back up, tossed over to first to end the inning. The damage is done, though, here. Fisher plates 3 that inning.
Yes, 3 runs.
3 runs on 5 hits.
And we're here at Brookside Park in Ashland, Ohio with softball premiere.
Score after 5.5. Fisher fastball 6. Bear Creek Express 4. All right, folks, we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Bear Creek Express looking to get something going here, tying this thing up. Fisher Fastball took the lead last inning. They are now up 6-4. Travis Jones now batting. Uh-oh, that's gone
That's got the scoreboard. Over the scoreboard.
over the scoreboard in center field. Solo shot for Travis Jones. Makes the score now 6-5. He didn't waste any time. He took that first pitch and nailed it.
Definitely did not take any time.
Now batting the catcher, number 51, Ryan Bowman.
Here's another guy coming to bat that could possibly do the same thing.
Looks like that's going to be it for Rutt, which is a shame because Rutt pitched a hell of a game. He really did. But he's still in line for the win if they can come in here and close the door.
Mm-hmm.
I believe this is probably Phil Zimmerman coming in. Not really sure.
16 out, 25 in. And we have no 25 on the card.
Not
Nope.
for subs. There's a 35 designated player. Is that Sean King?
Back at it, folks. Got a pitching change. Now pitching for Fisher Fastball will be Phil Zimmerman. Tall righty. Throws pretty hard. So nobody on base. Still clinging to a 6-5 lead.
Bear Creek Express.
Ryan Boland at the plate now, looking to get things going again for Bear Creek Express. First pitch is strike down the middle on Boland. Gets ahead in the count 0-1.
Another good pitch there.
Another great pitch. Absolutely. Caught the outside corner. Gets Boland in the hole 0-2.
I think he bowled that one in there.
Yeah, so just a bit short, about a 40-foot drop ball. One-two pitch is upstairs. 2-2 the count on Boland now. Boland fights that one off, fouls it off over to the on-deck circle. Count remains 2-2.
Ooh. Could have gone either way with that one.
Oh my, not sure where that pitch was, but umpire calls it a ball. Evens the count at 3-2.
Good at bat.
And a bit outside. Good at bat by Boland. Worked the walk. Trots down to first. I'm sure we're going to see a courtesy runner with Boland being the catcher.
Courtesy runner, number 22, Robbie Black.
Out comes Robbie Black to run for Boland. So nobody out. Runner on first base. Brings up the shortstop, David Galino.
Batting the shortstop, number 4, David Galena.
Coach Chico McCart having a word with the umpire. Relaying in the courtesy runner. If you're planning on watching the rest of the games today, just a heads up, it's already 11 o'clock, so we're going to be running behind schedule after the first game, which means we'll probably be here till about 1 o'clock this morning tonight.
Oh, yes. Cannot wait.
It's going to be a long day here at the park. So it's 6th inning. It's 11:02. The next game was supposed to start at 11, so we will be backed up the rest of the day. So you can plan ahead accordingly. Big swing from Galino.
Good change up there.
Oh, 1 the count on Galino. Runner on first. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Galino squares the bunt, fouls it off. Oh, 2 the count on Galino. Galino checks a swing. Home plate umpire asks for help. No swing was the call. 1-2 the count. Up high, evens the count at 2-2.
Bear Creek really needs to get that runner on second base.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Great pitch by Zimmerman to retire Galino. Hit the outside corner. Brings up the center fielder, Jordan Pomeroy. VD with 1 out, as fast as he is, I got to think he got a bunt here.
I agree.
I really do. Move that runner into second, onto second base. You got the top of your order up then. You got to get this bunt down this late in the game. But swinging away, fouls it off down the left field line.
Got to play that small ball, Mark. Get that runner over.
I agree, especially this late in the game.
Now he's into an 0-2
Strike
count
right
here.
down Broadway. Now he's 0-2. Up high. Catcher did a good job preventing that from going on the screen, which would advance the runner. Count now 1-2 on Pomeroy. outside part of the plate. Evens the count 2-2. Zimmerman doing a good job now of trying to hit a corner. Fly ball to center field. Center fielder camps under it for the first out.
That doesn't help.
Second out?
Second out, yep.
Second out. Excuse me, folks. So 2 away. Brings up the top of the order for Bear Creek Express. The left fielder, Quentin Bruce.
You know, like you and I were just talking, now you've got 2 outs. If the last batter could have bunted, moved the runner over to second base, yes, you have 2 outs, but you also have a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and as fast as Pomeroy is, you have him drop one and see what happens. I mean, anything can happen at that point.
Yep.
He can pick it up and throw it down the right field corner.
Yep. Seen it happen.
You can't strike out and you can't pop up.
Nope.
Big swing by Bruce, fouls it off. Now he's in the hole 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good spot, up and away.
Very good spot right there on that pitch.
Bruce laid off of that one. Up high again. Bruce lays off it again. Evens the count at 2-2. Great pitch on the outside corner. Called strike 3. Bruce doesn't like it, but it was definitely there, I believe, VD.
Sure was, just right out there on the outside corner.
Really good pitch. So Zimmerman works out of a jam there. Great job coming in and shutting the door down. Score remains 6-5. Fisher's fastball.
We are live from Ashland, Ohio with Softball Premiere.
All right, folks, we're back. Top of the 7th inning. We've got one hell of a ball game here. 6-5 Fisher fastball over Bear Creek Express. One more inning to go. Leading off for Fisher fastball in the top of the 7th inning, the left fielder, Jacob Fenstermacher. Justin Schofield still doing the pitching. Came on last inning in relief. We've had, 3 or 4 pitchers this game so far?
Yes, we have.
For Bear Creek?
Yes.
Fisher giving them all that they can handle at the moment.
With 3 pitching changes, you know Fisher's is definitely doing something right out here.
Yeah. Definitely wanted to get to the point where they were bringing in one of their big boys, either Schofield or Cleary, and that's exactly what happened. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Fenstermacher goes yard onto the street.
And into Town Creek.
Wow. Gives them another insurance run. Makes it now 7-5.
Tell you what, these guys just battled back all day.
That was a bomb.
Batting right fielder, number 11, Jesse Cornell.
Brings up the right fielder, Jesse Cornell, who had the big double earlier that drove in a couple runs. Ball in the dirt. Fenstermacher's not exactly a big kid, but he put a charge into that one.
He sure did.
So we were talking about those K-Masters earlier.
yeah.
You square one of those up, those things go. Schofield behind in the count now 2-0.
A little high. But
Looked a little high, but called strike. Makes the count 2-1. That one was definitely high.
Sure.
3-1 the count now on Cornell. Still nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning.
Home run ball coming back in over the fence. Schofield definitely doesn't want that ball back in his mitt.
Ball 4, good at bat by Cornell. So runner on first, still nobody out.
Got no outs, up by 2 here. Looks to seem like he might have some wheels there on first base.
Catcher, number 5,
That brings up the catcher, Tyler Albert. Called strike on the first pitch. Schofield headed the count 0-1 now. Almost looked like the runner on first was going to take off to second.
Definitely got a good secondary lead.
Change up from Schofield. Bounces in there. Batter swings at it. So way ahead in the count 0-2 now. Good hard rise there. Strike 3 swinging. So 1 away.
now batting the designated player, number 35, Sean King.
Brings up the designated player, Sean King. Another good changeup by Schofield.
That was
Strike
beautiful.
1 on the batter.
I haven't seen Sig yet. I don't know if it's going to keep him back.
Called strike on the outside corner. Now King's in the hole 0-2. Screen ball.
Advances a runner to second base on that pass ball there.
Yeah, that was not a good pitch at all.
Nope.
Down, has the batter down 0-2, throws a screen ball, advances the runner from first to second. Not what you want to see. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So we have 2 outs now. Runner on second base.
26, Owen Lukens.
Brings up the shortstop, Owen Lukens. Up high, ball 1. Another good change by Schofield.
That was very nice.
One the count on Lukens. Runner on second base. 2 outs.
Painted the corner there.
Good pitch on the outside part of the plate, called strike. Lukens in the hole now, 1-2. See if he can punch something up the middle here to plate that other run.
Yes, indeed.
High and outside, evens the count at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2 pitch from Schofield. Another change, great change, swing and a miss, ends the inning. But Fisher fastball tacks on another insurance run. Through 6.5, it's now 7-5 Fisher fastball.
Coming to you live from Ashland, Ohio. Online streaming with Softball Premier TV.
All right, folks, we're back. Here we go. Bottom of the 7th inning. Fisher fastball holding on to a 7-5 lead over Bear Creek Express. This would be a huge upset if they can hold on and pull this off. Leading off for Bear Creek is the second baseman, Tyler Pauly. Phil Zimmerman doing the pitching for Fisher fastball, on in relief from Geraldine Rutt, who threw a great game. Held the hard-hitting Bear Creek Express team in check for the most part. There's a hit by Pauly in the left field. Left fielder does a good job keeping in front of him. So Pauly's on board at first base, exactly what Bear Creek needed. Get the leadoff batter on, see what happens. Now they've got the meat of the order coming up. So Zimmerman definitely has his work cut out for him. Colin Walsh now the batter. Up high, ball 1 on Walsh. So Bear Creek's in a good position here. They've got 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Nobody out, runner on first base. Need 2 runs to tie this thing.
Good
Down
stop.
low in the dirt.
Good stop by the catcher there.
Good pitch by Zimmerman. Right down the middle. Makes the count 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ooh, nice pitch.
Great pitch by Zimmerman. Down and outside the zone. Walsh swings at it. Misses, counts even now at 2-2. Up high on that one, brings the count to full. 3-2 count, runner on first base.
Can't afford to walk this guy here.
Nobody out. Got to throw a strike here. Cannot walk this guy.
All right.
Foul ball down the third base line. Here comes a 3-2 offering from Zimmerman.
Oh.
Popped him up. Good pitch by Zimmerman. Short fly ball to center field. Center fielder makes the grab. So one away.
Way to get out of that there.
Great job by Zimmerman. Full count. Had to throw a strike. Got him to pop up. So that brings up the first baseman, Jason Hill. VD, you and I were talking to Hilly before the game. We told him we wanted to see him deposit one in the trees on right field. Now would be a pretty good time to do that.
Sure would. He's got the perfect opportunity to do that. Don't think he liked that.
Up high a little bit. Seemed to be a little high, but it was called a strike. So Zimmerman ahead of Hill 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit outside. Up high, brings the count to 2 balls and 1 strike.
Almost looked like he might have wanted to swing at that one. Kind of held back a little bit.
Yeah. Heading the count 2-1. Hilly should be coming out of his shoes in this next swing. Up high again. 3-1's the count. If you're Zimmerman, you got to be careful here. Be careful here. You can't gut one because he's definitely got the power to hit it out of the yard. Ooh, there it is.
Yes.
There it goes.
Well, Mark.
Wow, we called that one VD. Hilly put one in the trees for us. Ties this game up. 7-all.
Now let's say Bear Creek does not score here, and it's a tie ball game here going into the 8th inning. Do they, in this tournament, do we have the runner on second base?
I would assume they're using the international tiebreaker rule.
Okay.
Brings up Kyle Ezekiel. 1 out. Pitch down low. 1 ball, no strikes on Ezekiel. Ground ball to shortstop. Throws over to first for the out. Now we got 2 away. Which brings up the designated player, Travis Jones.
How about the designated player? Number 2, Travis Jones.
Pretty long softball game here, Mark.
Yeah, folks, we're really going to be backed up. So the next game was supposed to start at 11. It's now 11:25.
Well,
ground ball to first base. First baseman steps on a bag, ends the inning. But huge comeback for Bear Creek there. 2-run homer by Jason Hill ties the game up. Now we're going into extra innings.
Extra innings here in Ashland, Ohio. Coming to you live from Softball Premier TV.
Bottom of the 7th inning, 2 runs. fastball here in the top of the 8th inning. Center fielder, number 8.
All right, folks, we're back. Awesome game we've got going here. Extra innings now. Top of the 8th inning, Jason Hill hits a 2-run homer to tie it up in the bottom of the 7th inning. Now we're in the top of the 8th. The international tiebreaker rule is in effect, so Fisher fastball has a runner on second base, nobody out. The batter is Menno King, the center fielder.
You know, Mark, I've not always been a huge fan of the international tiebreaker rule, but with a game that's already 2.5 hours in, it's definitely necessary.
It's definitely necessary. It speeds it up.
As they started doing that in the major leagues this year.
What's your thoughts on the pitch clock in Major League Baseball, VD? Personally, I love it. When you get 2.5-hour games now, it's great.
Yes. Honestly, I was talking to somebody about the other day. I spend more time in my car getting to the Indians game than I do actually at the game.
Although that's less beer you can drink there.
Yeah, that is correct.
2.5-hour game. 2-1 the count on Menno King. Nobody out. Runner on second. Pitch down the middle, evens the count, 2-2.
Oh.
Wow.
Well,
play up the middle. Shortstop makes a great grab to snag it. Throws it in the dirt over to first. It gets away from the first baseman, and a runner on second comes all the way around to score. So Fisher fastball takes an 8-7 lead now. We've got a runner on first and nobody out.
hell of a play there by the shortstop. I don't know if I would have thrown that. I might have held on to that.
He should have probably held it, especially with that runner on going from second to third.
Yes.
But it was a good play regardless, just to stop it.
Yep.
Batter squares the bunt, drops down a good one. Ezekiel picks it up, throws it over to Pauly at first base for the out. Advances the runner to second. That's how you play the game,
That
BD.
is. Play that short ball.
So they move the runner into scoring position. One out. Brings up
Now batting, first baseman, number 9.
the first baseman, A.J. Fisher. Fisher's been up in a couple
Yeah.
clutch positions.
Yes, he has.
Clutch opportunities today. See if he can come through this time. Big swing by Fisher.
I'll tell you what, I'm impressed with both these teams' play today. It's
Oh, what a great game this has been.
nice
Outstanding.
to watch. Nice to watch.
Foul back to the screen. Schofield ahead of in the count, 0-2. O2 pitch down and away. Fisher lays off of it. 1-2 the count on Fisher. Runner on second base, one out. Again, Fisher reclaimed the lead, now 8-7. Another foul back to the screen. Count remains 1-2. Fisher's battling.
They really are. It's a great battle they put on today. Squad like this with probably less than half the budget that Bear Creek has.
Probably a quarter of the budget that Bear Creek has. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Ball was in the dirt. Bolin picks it up, tags the runner. So 2 away now.
Plate the third baseman. number
Back to the top of the
22,
order, brings up the third baseman, Zach Shirk.
Shirk here has also been in some positions as well.
Yeah, they've had a lot of runners on base today. Well, they're actually... Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Runner gets called out going to third. That was a close play.
Look at this here on the replay.
Unfortunately, we don't have any replay here. Anyway, that ends the inning for Fisher fastball, but they do manage to scratch a run. Take the 8-7 lead going into the bottom of the 8th inning.
Bottom of the 8th inning.
We'll see if Bear Creek Express can tie this thing up again.
1 run on 1 hit.
Live from Ashland, Ohio with Softball Premier.
All right, softball fans, here we go. We are back live at Brookside Park in Ashland, Ohio. Bottom of the 8th inning. Bear Creek finds themselves down 8-7. They do have a runner on second, though, with the international tiebreaker rule. Ryan Boland at the plate. Pretty good situation for them.
Sure is.
Boland up, runner on second.
Boland's a threat.
Boland squares to bunt.
Running at second base. for
Catcher
Bear
takes
Creek
no
is
time
Chris
trying
Jones.
to pick the runner off on second base.
First pitch was a ball on Boland. So heading the count 1-0. Big hack by Boland. Fouls it off. Evens the count at 1-1. Here comes a 1-1 pitch from Zimmerman. Wow.
Barely missed.
Pretty good to me on the outside corner. Could have gone either way. Umpire called it a ball, though. So 2-1, count on Boland. As a pitcher facing a hitter like this, you definitely need that one. Up high brings the count to 3-1.
Not what Fishers wanted to happen.
Boland works a walk there. So now we've got runners on first and second. Nobody out. Brings up the shortstop, David Galino. Lori Martinez from the Ohio Bombers just walked into the booth to say hello to us.
The Ohio Bombers will be playing the next game when this one finally ends.
Galeno squares to bunt. Gets by the catcher. Runner on second advances to third.
Unfortunate pass ball there.
Not sure why the runner on first didn't go to second, but
And yeah,
neither here nor there.
nobody was covering second, so I'm not sure either.
0-1 the count on Galena. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. They might as well steal the runner on first. I don't see them throwing down to second in
I
this
don't either.
situation.
No.
Mm-hmm. 2-1 the count on Galeno.
Oh,
Pitch is high. Counts now 3-1 on Galeno. Zimmerman in a bit of some trouble here. Still nobody out. Runners on the corners. Big swing by Galeno, fouls it off. We have a full count now. Here comes the 3-2 pitch from Zimmerman. Oh. Ground ball to shortstop.
was he safe at first?
Looked the
there?
runner back, threw to first. Runner on third took off and scored. It's a good base running by Jones. Runner's out at first. Runner on second. Runner on first advanced to second. So we've got a runner on second, one out, and that brings up the center fielder Jordan Pomeroy. But Bear Creek did score the tying run, so we're back all square at 8-all again.
Real barn burner going on here.
Pomeroy hits a chopper back to the pitcher, scoops up, throws the first for the second out. Runner on second advances to third, so we've got two outs. Runner on third. Quentin Bruce now the batter. First pitch just a bit outside. Ball one on Bruce.
Nice pitch.
Big swing by Bruce. Swings and misses. Evens the count at 1-all. Oh! Whoa. What a snag by Zimmerman. Bruce rips a line drive back up the middle, right into his glove.
Would have
Good
taken his head off.
God, that would have taken his head off. Great job by Zimmerman working out of that inning. Even though he did give up the tying run, it could have been a lot worse.
And we go into the top of the ninth inning here live at Ashland, Ohio with Softball Premier TV.
Here we go, folks. Inning number 9 here at Brookside Park in the first game of the morning. What a game this has been, VD. Unbelievable. Back and forth the whole game. So still have the international tiebreaker rule in effect. So we've got a runner on second base. Batter will be the leadoff batter, third baseman Zach Shirk.
It's nice to see a nice battle like this. I'm just not sure about the 3-hour game.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be backed up. Might be 2 a.m. till we get out of here tonight now. Change up from Schofield. Shirk swings at it, evens the count at 1-1. One pitch hits the outside corner for a called strike. Shirk now in the hole 1-2.
Bet you Schofield didn't expect to pitch this many innings first game.
No. This is not what their coaching staff want to see either. Have them to. Oh, great job of Shirk hustling down the line. Chopper to the pitcher, tossed it over. First baseman dropped it. So Shirk is safe at first. Runner moves over to third.
I'll tell you, these guys have just continuously battled all day. Unreal. That's why you guys always run it out.
That brings up the left fielder, Jacob Fenstermacher, who absolutely launched a bomb his last time up.
I would doubt they'd be bringing in another pitcher here.
BD, I'm so impressed with this Fishers team, the way they battled today.
Unreal.
Coming to play for Fishers, the left fielder, number 31, Jake Festermacher.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Jacob Fenstermacher at the plate. Low and in the dirt. Good changeup by Schofield there. Evens the count at 1-1. Just a bit high on that offering. 2-1 the count now on Fenstermacher. Base hit by Fenstermacher into left field. Scores the run.
He's really come through.
Huge clutch hitting from Fenstermacher today. 3 RBIs in his last 2 at-bats. So it brings up Jesse Cornell with runners on first and second. Nobody out. Fishers now back on top, 9-8. First pitch is called strike.
Game like this, I don't think one run's gonna. You're gonna have to score 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, Bear Creek's got the meat of their order coming up too. Paulie will be leading off, and 3, 4, 5 to follow. So they've got a good situation next inning. Another run or two here would be huge for Fisher.
Sure would.
Swing and a miss brings the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Right down the middle, called strike 3. So 1 away.
Now batting the catcher,
Brings up the catcher, Tyler
5,
Albert.
Tyler Albert.
Change up just a bit high. Ball 1 on Albert. 1 away here in the top of the 9th inning. Runners on first and second. Up high again. 2 balls, no strikes.
We might have to have somebody deliver some lunch up here.
VD, at some point today, we will be ordering a Dorlo pizza and having it delivered to the press box,
Yes.
just like we did last year.
That is absolutely great.
Two-0 the count on Albert. Schofield ready to deliver. Fly ball into right field. Right fielder makes the catch. Runner on second scoots over to third. So now runners at the corner. 2 away. Brings up the designated player, Sean King.
Player number 35, Sean King.
Big swing by King on the first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ground ball to third base. Kyle Ezekiel throws it over to Hilly at first for the out. Ends the inning. But Fisher fastball scratches across another run to go up by 1. Going into the bottom of the 9th inning, Fisher fastball 9, Bear Creek 8.
Live here in Ashland, Ohio from Softball Premier.
Here we go, folks. Bottom of the ninth inning. Runner on second base. See if Tyler Pauly can get this run in. Pauly squares the bunt, pulls it back, pitches high, ball one. This game is going on 3 hours, but it's been 3 hours of pure enjoyment.
It sure has.
What a game. Pauly lifts a fly ball to center. Center fielder makes the grab. Runner advances to third. So runner on third base, one out.
Batter did his job.
Yep. Moved him over from second to third. That's what you want to see.
16, Colin Walsh.
So it brings up the right fielder, Colin Walsh.
Wasn't Colin one of our pitchers about 2 hours ago?
Yeah, I think he pitched about what seems 2 hours ago.
Oh, nice play.
Great play by the third baseman on the shot down the line. Holds the runner at third, throws over to the first for the second out. So here we go again. We've got Jason Hill to the plate.
First baseman, number 10, Jason
Hilly was the one that hit a two-run bomb the last time up to tie it up a couple innings ago. We'll see if he can do it again here.
Couldn't have a better guy up the bat in this position.
I mean, I don't know, VD. Do you walk him? Kyle Ezekill's been swinging a hot bat also.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to pitch around. I don't know, Mark. You'd hate to see one up in the trees again here if you were Fishers. Definitely would not put anything close.
Actually, you can't walk him. That'd be putting the winning run on base.
Yeah, that is true. There are 2 outs here.
Hilly takes the first pitch down the middle. Strike is called, 0-1. Up and away on the second pitch. Evens the count at 1-1. Up high again. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch down low in the dirt. 3-1 on Hill.
He doesn't. Telling you, he doesn't want to give him one right down the middle here.
I would not give him one down the middle. Hill, great experience in big games. Formerly of Hill United, decided to come over to Bear Creek Express this year. There's a hit up the middle. Base hit for Jason Hill. Scores Quentin Bruce. Ties this thing up again. 9-9.
Well, Harry, we could be here all night.
It's looking that way, VD. This is going to be about a 3.5, 4-hour game.
Running. Who we got? 22 again. That's old Robbie Black.
Pinch runner Robbie Black coming in for Jason Hill. Robbie Black's getting a workout pinch running today.
Hopefully this doesn't turn out to be one of those games like in Midland, Michigan in 1981. The
34
inning. Yes.
Brings up Kyle Ezekiel, the third baseman. Weren't you at that game, VD?
I was there.
Youngster watching your dad play, and you were
About
in attendance at that game.
About 5 years old. Ooh.
Hard shot to shortstop. Ricochets off his shin. That had to hurt. Ezekiel's on first. Pinch runner Robbie Black scampers over to third. So with 2 outs, we have runners at the corners. Travis Jones at the plate with a chance to end this thing.
I don't believe I've been to too many games or played in too many games like this. Back and forth, 9 innings.
Yeah, this has been back and forth the whole game. It's been awesome. Big swing by Jones. Good change up by Zimmerman there. 0-1 the count. Runners on the corners. Chance to win this game right here. Up high evens the count at 1-1. Another big swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jones. I'm sure Zimmerman's going to be really working some corners here now.
Oh, yes.
Tried to get him to fish at something. Jones fouls it off. Count remains 1-2. Inside pitch. Jones fouls it off.
Jones is doing a good job here battling at the plate.
That ball almost hit him. Must have nicked his bat. 1-2 the count here. 2 outs. Runners on the corner. Fly ball to right. It's going to stay in the yard. Right fielder snags it. The inning is over. But Jason Hill comes through with another big hit. Ties the game up once again. So we go into the 10th inning. All square at 9 here at Brookside Park in Ashland, Ohio.
Streaming live on Softball Premier TV.
All right, folks, here we go on to the 10th inning. Still a runner on second base with the international tiebreaker rule. Top of the 10th inning. What a game we've got going here. First game of the day. This has been unbelievable. So runner on second brings up the shortstop, Owen Lukens. Up high, ball one on Lukens. Up high again. Brings the count to 2-0. This would be a good one to take a rip at, VD.
Oh, sure would.
Does not want to go down 3-0 here.
Yeah.
But down low, 3-0's the count.
How many innings Schofield been in there so far?
I would say this is probably his fourth inning.
Okay.
Called strike on that last pitch. 3-1 now the count. Owen Lukens the batter. Justin Schofield still on the mound for Bear Creek Express. High, ball four. So now Fishers has runners on first and second with nobody out. Brings up to center fielder, Menno King. Be shocked if they don't bunt here, BD.
Oh, they have to bunt.
Batter squares, misses down low. Strike one.
But you got to get the bunt down.
Got to get the bunt down here. Lefty, fast, perfect for a bunt here.
Mm-hmm. See, now I just don't get that.
I don't either. Doesn't square, called strike. Now he's down 0-2. And swing and a miss, strike three. So one away. Runners still on first and second.
If you're going to bunt the first time up, your first pitch, and you miss it, wouldn't you?
You definitely got to try to
Yeah.
get it down again
Yeah.
on the second pitch. So one away brings up the second baseman, Ryan Wolf. Foul ball out of play. This kid looks like he's about 15 years old at the plate. Young kid. Hopefully he can come through big here.
His number might be his age, 14.
14. Oh, 1 pitch from Schofield coming. Down low and away. Evens the count at 1-1. Up high on that one. Brings the count to 2 balls, 1 strike.
Big swing.
Big swing on that pitch. Evens the count at 2-2. You know, BD, if you bunt on that last play, you get a runner on third base.
Yep.
It puts a lot of pressure on the pitcher too. Even like throwing a changeup, he knows he can't throw him in the dirt and let it get away from the catcher. It's just a lot of things can happen.
Yep. Absolutely.
Up high on that pitch. Full count now. 3-2. Runners on first and second. 1 out. And with the backstop being so far away from home plate, anything past the catcher, it's going to score a run.
Correct.
There's no chance of getting them out.
Yep.
Big swing and a miss. Wolf strikes out. Brings up the first baseman, A.J. Fisher. And once again, Fisher comes up in a big situation
Yes.
with a chance to
Do
score
something.
some runs. Big swing by Fisher. Swing and a miss. 0-1's the count.
You know, you got to hand it to these umpires, too. They've done a great job out here on the field today.
Yeah, when you're talking a 3.5-hour game so far. Called strike on Fisher. Puts him in the hole at 0-2. Foul ball by Fisher. Good job fighting that pitch off. Yeah, for the most part, the umps have done a good job.
Yes,
Couple balls and strikes that were questionable, but that's softball. That happens in every game.
sure does.
0-2 pitch by Schofield. Called strike 3.
Well, here we go again.
So no runs that inning for Fisher fastball. Score remains tied at 9.
Live here in Ashland, Ohio with Softball Premier TV.
Back live here at Brookside Park in Ashland, Ohio. Great ball game going on here. We're in the bottom of the 10th inning. See if Bear Creek Express can scratch a run here and end this thing. Runner on second with the international tiebreaker rule. Ryan Boland at the plate. Big swing and a foul ball in the left side bleachers. Ball in the dirt. Evens the count at 1-1. I'd probably let Boland swing away here.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
He's one of their better hitters. Seasoned veteran. Perfect for these situations.
Ooh.
Great
cut.
pitch down low. Boland swings and misses. Brings the count to 1-2.
Did you just tell me that he has walked 4 times previously? Okay.
Hard shot to the second baseman. Good play by the second baseman. Retires Boland at first. You know Boland was wanting to get a hit there.
Oh, for
catching
sure.
this game, you don't want to be catching a 3-hour game.
No, you definitely don't.
With one away, though, brings up the shortstop, David Galino. Pitch in the dirt. Good job by the catcher, keeping it in front of him. 1-0 the count on Galino.
What's the confusion here, Mark?
Looks like the bag was loose at third base.
Oh, okay.
Third base coach got it back in place. Oh!
Up the middle.
Shot up the middle. This could do it. Oh, my.
Oh,
Wow!
my. Wow.
Unbelievable throw by the center fielder to nail the runner at the plate. Base hit by Galino went through the pitcher's legs up the middle into the center field. Center fielder picked it up and threw a dart home. Nailed the runner coming around from second. We've seen it all in this game, BD.
Oh, we
this
sure
is
have.
unbelievable.
Hell of a play there. That guy had a rocket from center field.
So now we've got 2 outs. Galino standing on second base. Brings up the center fielder, Jordan Pomeroy. That was a throw on the money.
It was. Couldn't
in
have had
the
it any
air,
better. Yep.
right into the catcher's glove. Just beautiful. Ball down the dirt. 1-0 the count on Pomeroy. Pomeroy takes the pitch, strike 1 now. Evens the count at 1-1. Pomeroy calls timeout, steps out of the box.
Make this game a little longer.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch from Zimmerman. Down low. Another good stop by the catcher to keep it in front of him. 2-1's the count. 2-1, 2 outs, runner on second base. Let's see if Fisher can get out of this jam here.
Boy, they sure would love to see that.
Foul ball down the left field in the stands. 2-2's the count. 2's across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Another foul ball back behind us. Just missed outside. Brings the count full at 3-2.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Home run by Pomeroy to end the game.
What a great game.
Great game. You hate to see somebody lose this game. It was that good of a game.
Yes.
But credit to Bear Creek for keep fighting back.
Full count, home run. I mean,
But totally impressed by the effort that Fisher fastball put on there. Great, great ball game.
Fisher's fastball 9.
So that does it for the first game. Final score, Bear Creek Express 11, Fisher fastball 9. Next game will be coming up here in about 15 to 20 minutes. We'll see you then.
coming to you live from Ashland, Ohio, Softball Premier TV.
Game 2 for today, the same Bear Creek Express.
For the latest in softball innovation, the website where you can experience the best tournaments in the Americas.
Live games, news, tournaments, and much, much more.
The best quality live softball, on demand so you can watch when you want. Become a Premier member now, softballpremiertv.com.